Hi, Mika here, and welcome back to our Superchat Academy. In today's video, we will create an AI chatbot together, and I will really try my best to share all best practices, tips, and tricks with you so that you then yourself can create the ultimate AI chatbot for your own business. In the upcoming videos, we will then use that AI chatbot that we are creating today in Superchat's automations to make it accessible to all of our context across all channels. So as always, let's not waste any time and let's get right into it. So here, as you can see, I'm already in Superchat's settings, which you can find here in the navigation. And then I already navigate to our AI chatbot settings. And as of now, it's completely empty. We haven't created an AI chatbot yet, so let's do that together. New AI chatbot. In the first step, we now have to provide a name. This is really just for internal reasons. In today's example, we will create a AI chatbot for a support use case so that we at Superchat don't have to handle customer inquiries manually anymore. So we will really do it based on our own example. So let's now go ahead and call Lisa support bot. I already have it here. And now let's click on continue. In the second step, and probably most important step, we now have to provide specific instructions how the AI chatbot should behave, what he should do, what his responsibilities are, and so on and so forth. We can either do this by manually typing something here, or what I always recommend is actually using AI to come up with the prompt. So it's a lot more efficient and it's a lot easier. So here you can already see I just navigated to ChatGPT, and here I already asked, help me with a prompt for an AI chatbot. It should act as a support bot for Superchat. The bot is called Lisa, is friendly and kind, and should not be recognizable as an AI chatbot. It should respond to all customer questions and answer them. Keep the prompt fairly short for demo reasons. Start the prompt with "You are Lisa." So here I got something back, which I was already happy with, but then I just said, hey, add a meaningful process as well. For example, always start by understanding the problem first. If necessary, ask the customer to confirm what they want to do, what they want to do to make sure you understood them correctly. Now I got something back here, which I'm definitely happy with. And so I can just copy paste it into Superchat, and then it's also already done. So here we can fine tune this later and also test it, but I think that looks good for now. I think here is just like really important that you can really customize this really to your preferences. You can also say to the AI chatbot, please always first ask for the business email, then for the company's name. So like giving the AI chatbot really very structured like steps how he should behave. In our case, it's a little bit more open what he should do because he honestly should only respond to customers like customer inquiries, but you can do this a lot more detailed and really provide them here very detailed step-by-step instruction. But in our case, that's fine for now. So let's click on continue. And next, we now have to provide the AI chatbot with all our company data. So like the previous step was really only like, how should the AI chatbot behave? How should he communicate? Should he be funny, friendly, professional, concise, creative, etc.? How he should go about talking to the customer. Is it process? Should he just respond to questions? This is now really more what does the AI chatbot need to know in order to do whatever we asked him to do in the previous step. And we can do this in two ways. So we can either upload files. So like here we can really provide him with PDFs with frequently asked questions in the support case, for example. Other documents that just describe what your company does, what products you are offering, the pricing, how that works, etc. And then another example, you can also link a website. Usually the website is the most up-to-date content piece that you have. So therefore it's very handy to get started with this one fairly quickly. So all you can do here is, in our case, we will probably go ahead and link our superchat.com website here so that the AI chatbot actually already knows a whole bunch about Superchat, our software, our pricing, etc. So we can click on add. Now you can already see pages are being loaded in the background. So this always takes a bit of time. So what we are now doing is we are really going to the website that is provided here and gathering all the data and then making this data accessible in a formatted structure to your AI chatbot. Exactly. I think that's good for now. You can, of course, also combine websites and documents, but I think this should be sufficient for our demo here. So now you can already see the chatbot is being created, it's being trained, and here we go. Lisa was born, and now we can go ahead and actually test the AI chatbot that we've just created. So here in the model, we are just now showing you, hey, you have created an AI chatbot now. It only sits in Superchat, so it's not accessible via any of the channels that you added to Superchat yet. So this we have to do in an automation, and this we will show you. I will show you in the upcoming videos how this works. So for now, understood. And here we are really now in the detailed settings of the bot that we've just created. 1 second, I need a sip of water. It's better. Exactly. So like here you can see the internal name that we gave to the bot, the instructions, we can update everything, of course. And the same applies to the knowledge. So we haven't uploaded a file, but we linked a website. So here you can still see that we are loading all pages. Once this is done, they will all show up. Here you can already see a whole bunch of more websites that we found. And then also every time you updated, for example, your website, you can just go ahead and synchronize it again so that it's always up to date. And you can also add pages along the way. So you can add other pages that are publicly accessible, that need to be publicly accessible. Otherwise, this won't work. And the same, of course, also applies to files. So if you updated your FAQs or your pricing, and then you can just delete the old files, upload the new files again, and then we are retraining your AI chatbot within a couple of minutes. This usually, honestly, only takes a couple of seconds, and then it works out of the box. Exactly. So let's navigate back to settings. So here on the right hand side, you can see now our test environment. So here what we can do now is, hi, does Superchat support WhatsApp business? Very easy question, but here you can now really just test if you're happy with the responses and also how the AI chatbot chats with you. Hi, yes, Superchat does support integration with WhatsApp business. This allows you to handle WhatsApp communications smoothly through the Superchat platform. If you need help setting this up or have any specific questions about the integration, feel free to let me know. So here, as you can see, that already works very nicely. And now if you're not happy, again, you can just really now spend some time here, test it, then reiterate on your instructions, upload more knowledge until you are happy. And then we are also already ready to kind of go start with the next video, how we can actually now implement our AI chatbot that we've just created. So in our case, Lisa support bot in Superchat automation. And for that, definitely check out the next videos. I think one more thing that's really cool is the AI chatbot actually also is able to understand images and documents sent by the customer. So if your contacts are sending, for example, like an image of a driver license, we actually are able to identify the name, driver license number, and so on and so forth based on the image. Here, what you can also do is prompt the contact to send a image of a driver license, and only if he did so, then proceed and then get automatically all this information from there. Maybe interesting for recruiting use cases if they need a driver license, for example. So I think a lot of very cool use cases. And one more thing, the AI chatbot is also able to understand voice messages. So he will, of course, respond in text and not in voice. but he's able to understand voice messages and also attachments, which is super, super powerful. Again, that's it for this video. Check out the next video where we will implement this bot that we've just created in Superchat automation. And yeah, greetings from Berlin. See you there. Bye bye.